Remember when neighbors took care of each other? When someone needed food or help or advice, there was always someone in the neighborhood who rose to the occasion to make sure that no one in the community needed for anything. Today, that neighborhood can be found at the Wise Germantown Neighborhood Center.
This is where I grew up. It wasn't easy living here, but this is where I met my best friend, Jonathan, 17 years ago in the first grade. He used to be a punk.
I was a little bit of a bully. I would always make fun of the other kids, push the other kids, because I was always one of the bigger kids.
I used to beat him up.
If I did not come to this place and have it change my life, I would be dead or in jail, and there's no questions about it. I told Kathy the first check I get in my career, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna sign it over to her. And I said that probably when I was like 16 years old, and I didn't even understand what that would mean. I just knew that that is something to do, like as far as giving back to this place. And I come back and I give my time.
I'm going where you are.
You going where I am?
Yep.
Where's that?
Air Force.
Air Force!
Air Force One.
Guess what?
Air Force Reserve.
I remember just coming here, and one of the staff that I really looked up to had sat down, and he talked to me, and he was like, "Look, you have an ability, you have a talent, and your talent is to lead. So instead of taking that talent and bullying other kids, have them follow your lead." So I feel like when I started to do good, there's other kids, even now, that I see at the YMCA and that still come around here, and they're like, "Oh, I want to be like you," and I'm like, it's flattering, but I'm like, you want to be better than me because I might be better tomorrow, so that's how you should want to be.
We wouldn't go anywhere else. This is where we would be. We would be here playing basketball or playing soccer, foursquare, kickball, because of the Germantown Neighborhood Center. We wouldn't want to be anywhere else in Germantown besides here. Sports allowed us to not get involved in a bad crowd, geared us toward the right role models, and in turn, I guess we turned into those role models, I'd like to think. Raising a family in Germantown is tough, whether it be financial instability, not having a babysitter, you name it, it's tough. But coming to the Germantown Neighborhood Center, they supply you with the knowledge, the resources, physical food to feed your families.
I had nothing. I left everything there. We went into a shelter. We were there for pretty much about 5 months, actually. The money that I was making wasn't enough. We had no furniture. Christmas time was coming around. I had no gifts for my children. And the neighborhood center provided me with the resources I need to get simple things like a washer and a dryer. Christmas time came around, they provided my children with gifts that I couldn't afford to give them otherwise. And just the sense of community and family, like this became my family. This became my home.
This place provides you with that pathway to get out. What it's like to own your own home, have a backyard that's yours.
My children started coming here, after school programs, vacation programs, and we just fell in love with this sense of community and family.
The most important thing about living in Germantown is having an opportunity.
I was able to get enrolled into school. Once I did get into school, I wasn't able to attend the groups as much as I would like to because I had to give my 100% to that. But afterwards, graduating, I was able to come back here and use the computer room to fill out applications and get my resume intact, you know, in order to find a job.
Words can't describe what this place does for you. It gives you hope, it gives you help.
No matter what position you're in, having hope is something that you hold on to that you can't put any value on. Just having that hope gets you through every single day.
Children's museum, science museum, all these things I would have never seen as a kid if it wasn't for the Germantown Neighborhood Center, if it wasn't for people helping out, contributing to this cause, to this great cause that allowed me to see everyday things, allowed me to socialize as a kid, allowed me to know that Germantown is not the end of the world, it's the beginning.
She got us out of the neighborhood as well, and the ability to go and experience other things. And that's a huge deal for the kids down here because a lot of them are stuck in, you know, certain living situations that aren't always the best.
Sometimes all a person really needs is hope.
This place changed my entire life. It definitely, I did a complete 180 from what I used to be to what I am now today.
If you invest in this cause, you invest in kids like me and Jonathan, and families like Kadine's.
The neighborhood center changed my life.
The neighborhood changed my life.
The neighborhood saved my life.